Okay. Time to continue the Eden questline. I'm probably going to be beating up Reen right now. And she's going to become Shiva. I think this is the one. Yes, it is. Hope it doesn't take long to get in. Oh, we already have another tank and a healer. How long is it going to take? I'm gonna leave the area. See how long it takes. Do other stuff before the queue pops up. Let's see. I was doing... I could do this quest for the Aether Current. Assuming I don't get pulled back by the queue very quickly. Damn it, I accidentally cancelled. Responsible creation. There we go. I really love Amarat. So pretty. Where am I going? And I like the music that plays here. The Ancients were so damn huge, which makes me realize when Elidibus died, he was about my size. Does that mean he was a kid when he was turned into Zodiark? If so, that's sad. Come on. Wait, why am I just running? I'll get on my chocobo. I wonder if in the future we'll see any more ancient cities. Maybe not in this state, but in like a more decrepit state. Since this was made from memory. Emmett. Hey, I'm back. Okay, bye. The queue popped up just as I was about to talk to him. Okay, time to fight Reen as Shiva. Hey everyone. Hey family. You caught me just as soon as I was about to fight Shiva. I like the way this Shiva looks. Inheritor of Frogs.
No! She's lost control! You've got to stop her!
Thought so. I knew Reen was... shouldn't have done this. Ooh, we're both Dark Knights. Okay, is everyone ready? Who's going to go first? Yeah, true. It's for the world. Is everyone ready? Everyone.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Hey, Rose. Thanks for stopping by.
The light shall usher in peace.
Oh, the form change.
Such impudence!
Scythe strike? I can't move, I can't move, I can't move, I can't move. Okay, didn't do that much damage. Yeah, true, we would have this cool fight.
Grant me strength.
Supposed to move to the middle? Oh no, it's this.
Shatter.
I should have expected that was going to be in the fight. Okay, good. The other tank has their thing on.
Shall freeze.
Oh my, what the hell's going on? It's crazy trying to learn a fight with no idea what the hell's gonna happen. You just have a basic understanding from the old Shiva fight of what might happen. Like the slippery floor. What's that? What's that supposed to do?
The light shall usher in peace. Impudence!
And I can't move. I probably, when she transforms, I probably shouldn't be looking at her, probably.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
What happened? I assume we didn't all die. Oh, we survived. Oh. Looks like a mini Heidelin. Stop the light from flooding this fractured world. Okay. Just kill ads from the looks of it. There are other platforms. Are we going to go to each one, or are we just going to stay on this one? Were we not supposed to stand in between that? Well, we didn't die, I think. Yeah, we're not dead. I liked it. I like that. The way the music kicked back in.
Speak up!
Light consume you.
Oh, it's one of these. I think we stand in one. Everyone stands in one, I think. Yep. I think we've been doing pretty good on this run.
Such impudence!
Oh no. Oh, didn't do much damage. Imagine this being way harder on Savage. I can imagine all the Eden fights being harder on Savage, actually.
Such power! I can't...
Are we not done? Are we not done with the fight? This doesn't look good.
The light! It's too much for her to bear!
Gaia's here.
Ugh, she won't last much longer! Enough of this! Power of darkness, answer my call! Ugh! Ugh! Yeah! Damn this light! Damn it all!
What am I supposed to do now?
I won't give up! Not on my future! Our future! I want to see what tomorrow will bring!
Okay, good, we made it from the looks of it. Yeah, I don't even think this is the final of the Eden fights. Look, got a wind-up ring. Wait, was that... No, I think it was added to the loot list. Now, Reen, don't do something as reckless as that ever again. Okay. I want it. But I have a feeling everyone... I'll just greet it. See if anybody... See if I can get it. I'll greet everything. Player commendation, go to one of the healers. I mean, yeah, she survived, but that was still pretty reckless. Me and the rest of the signs are pretty much her adopted family. Reen. I like her weapon. You were there, I heard you. What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? No, she's gone. But Gaia? What? That hammer, it matches your dress. I see you're back to your normal idiotic self. Look, isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us. Ice tends to melt, you know. Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, it might even make a nice necklace. That's a brilliant idea. I feel like we're a bunch of parents watching our daughter fall in love. Perhaps I'm getting slow in my old age because it would seem Gaia's beaten me to it. To think that she would be the one to break the ice. They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair. The way they're speaking about it, this screams gay. Is that a hint of melancholy detected in thy voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest? Just admit it. Just admit it, Thancred. Father Bird, if you don't mind, but you're not entirely wrong. This is so wholesome. Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone. After that, we can go to the second serving for coffee biscuits. Fine, you win. If they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down. If they're not to your liking, there are plenty of other things to try. I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work. We certainly do. There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though it was in that moment, I was content. But my life was never meant to be so simple. I like that. I like that. Okay, what does everyone have to say? Okay. Here's Thancred. I've had my share of close saves, but that was terrifying to put it mildly. I can only hope the end justifies the means. Okay? How about you? Ice, being most naturally aligned to light among all elements, did interact with Reen's innate gifts in ways unforeseen. We were not graced with the were we not graced with the timely appearance of the Oracle of Darkness? I fear that this tale would have ended somewhat prematurely. What about you, Gaia? I let myself get a little carried away there, but I was definitely the one controlling my powers, not the other way around. Even so, I hope I never have to use them again. Okay. Reen? I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power. But we achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work. I'll take the direct hit. That was a good fight and cinematic. Seems like a big difference going on here. It's life. This is a big difference compared to before. Still nothing on the other side of the lake. Okay, what does everyone else have to say now? It feels like I'm witnessing the miracle performed by Menphilia 100 years ago, all over again. The rapid propagation of flora appears to be limited to the intersections of ethereal channels. As per our earlier findings, nonetheless, 'tis cause to rejoice that the seeds of ether have quickened in the barren garden that is the empty. All this greenery, it's far more than I had dared to hope. I can't help but worry that it's too good to be true. Okay, what's next, Reen? Life finds a way. Oh, I can feel all of the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. You're the one who made all this possible. As reckless as it was, she still made it possible. We ran into a few problems with Shiva, to say the least, but the others all went more or less according to plan. That we were able to come so far along this arduous journey may rightly be attributed to thine unwavering resolve. Aye, when you said that you'd reclaim the world, you truly meant it. We were proud of you, Reen. I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with a rest. Hey, I respect her. Still reckless. You can acknowledge someone's reckless and respect them. I must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared, and I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all sorts of kind people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now more than ever, I realize that there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I am able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems you're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. Hey Lilith, thank you for the raid with a party of 11. Thank you for stopping by. Melanie raid hype. Thank you for following. That's if you don't mind. Thank you for the raid, everyone. $50 followers. Yes, I'm very close. Yes, Gaia looks very good. No, it's fine, really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. That just screams gay to me. All their interactions together just screams gay. And our interactions of seeing them interact with each other just screams parents supporting them. You mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia. There's me and Thancred just watching the conversation. Me, Thancred, and Urianger fully in support of our gay daughter, Reen. I suggest we continue the conversation in Amarang. Though the empty may now supporteth foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger over long still entaileth risks. I always have trouble saying what Urianger says. Oh, thank you. I do love the way my aura looks. Is that the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need to worry about, let's go. Thancred's upset. His daughter's growing up too fast for him. If I can get a better look at my aura. It's pretty dark though. Before we do anything else, we should report to Yalfort. He'll want to know how we've been getting on in the empty. Speaking of Mordsuk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps you could also try a pot of those jellied wigglers, or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ooh, no thank you. First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you actually eat some proper food. Dava, may I ask a favor of thee? Whilst Thancred and I return unto the Crystarium to inform my comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mordsuk. Sounds good to me. How far is Mordsuk? Oh, it's all the way up here. I'll just teleport. Quicker this way. I'm wondering which primal we're going to be summoning next. Okay, this way. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia? I will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodging post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mordsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write a report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Dava, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it's all worked out in the end, didn't it? Yeah, at least she's alive. So fretting? Oh, Odie read all that. You're right. You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the Wiggler cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the empty to see how things are coming along. And don't even think about leaving me behind. I'll just take that one. Okay. Two blue quests. I think this one unlocks the savage ones over here. Greetings, Dava. How might I be of service? Talk about Reen's second report. Reen informs me that the balance has now been restored to all 6 elements in the empty. As such, representatives from the Crystarium will be making regular visits to the camp to observe any changes that occur. I shall oversee the delivery of whatever supplies they may require. Once again, Reen has kindly agreed to provide a report of your travails in the empty, up to and including the encounter with the being known as Shiva. The preliminary verbal account left me gobsmacked, to say the least. You worry, I've finally finished. That was quick. You just left. Deva, how goes it? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous. I was wondering if you'd like to join Gaia and I for some traditional Mordsuk evening tea. Fine by me? And in the meantime, I can read through your report. Now that's taken care of, let's head over to the tea stall. Before that, there's one more thing. This concerns you, Deva. That's one of those crystals for the savage raids. I found this in Eden's core, and it seemed like it could be important. For all I know, it might even help me get my memories back. But when I look at it more closely, I see images of you swirling around inside of it. Whatever this is, it probably means a lot more than it does to me. This crystal contains Eden's memories. We've seen one of these before, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Supposed to give me the savage raids. As you stare intently at the crystal, your mind is overwhelmed with visions of struggles past, twisted and distorted by some unknown force. Whatever is the matter. Same thing as last time I looked at one of these crystals. It's the same as last time. The only explanation I can think of is that Eden's own power altered its memory somehow. But was that before or after they were crystallized? What difference does it make, regardless of how it was made and where it came from? I can't think of any possible use for this thing. If you want it, Deva, it's yours. Sigh, it looks like I was wasting time on this occasion. Let's go and try this tea I've heard so much about. Gaia, wait a moment. Deva, you're still looking a bit green around the gills, so perhaps you can join us next time instead. Anyway, I'd best catch up with Gaia. While this crystal may not serve as an accurate record of your battles, it provides a glimpse at what might have been. It could even help in mentally preparing yourself for foes you have yet to face. Since it contains images of you and your exploits, it seems only right that you should be the one to safeguard it. There we go. Now I have... let's see. Now I have some more, 4 more savage raids that I will do eventually. Now back to Eden quests. Worlds apart. Good news, or at least it has the potential to be good news. I've received words from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stair. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Okay, why do I need to go here? Come on. Okay. Where am I going? Right, I'm going out of Lakeland? Oh wait, that's for a different quest. I'm going down here. Completely forgot they said to go to the end. To the end. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, I think there's more light here. I can get a better look at my aura. I like the way she looks. Thank you. What kind of aura were you? Were you Zayla or the other one? I forgot how to pronounce it. He's looking at me as if I'm not supposed to be here. Then I'm looking at him like, what are you gonna do about it? The night one? Yeah, that's the Zayla. I'm looking at him like, what? What are you gonna do to the Warrior of Darkness? I'll be here if I want. Let me continue. I'm getting distracted. Where are they? Down over here? Pray accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Reen's been telling me about? These are words best delivered in person. And what would those words be? Is it bad news? It seems like bad news. Did something happen to the empty? No. Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So what's this about, then? As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Dava, Thancred and I exist only as ether-given, corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. It's weird doing this after that is all resolved. And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return. Precisely. Now with the wheels of change in the empty set in motion, we believe this is a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come. You'll still have Gaia and Dava. I know that you'll see this through to the end, together. We will. I may not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. This This might be brutally honest in their opinion. They might be brutally honest in their opinion at times, or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking. I love it whenever they actually reference how little I talk, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reen and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy have yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest, or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this. I won't. The time of our departure is at hand, yet know that no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success. Okay, so I guess the rest of the Eden questline takes place after... yeah, here it is. After I help them to get back. With Yorianji and Thancred set to lead the first, it seems wise to share this development with the Alfort, who will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty. Oh, I got one of these. I didn't notice. I'm gonna put it in my chocobo saddlebag. I'll put these in too. And keep these out. There he is. The Aura with the very short tail. You back sooner than expected. Is everything alright? Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever this work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays into the empty be required. Safe travels, Mistress Dava. Bluefields music. Empty promise. Dava, so the rumors of your knack for being in the right place at the right time are true. You see, we've just completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty. I've been standing here. It's not the right time, right place to just talk to you. Miss Reen and Miss Gaia agree that it's high time you all went to see how things are coming along. Though I must say, being at their beck and call night and day does test my patience on occasion. Well, fancy seeing you here. Dava. Yep, I'm here. We were just getting ready for another ride on the Sky Slipper. Care to join us? Of course. There was one other thing I should mention before we depart. Now that the situation in Eulmore has settled down somewhat, my associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia. Is that so? I thought that's what you wanted. So did I, but I quite like the way things are now. Digging around in my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow? Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head and my strange powers is bound to be more interesting than whatever life it was I had in Eulmore. Understand, we'll find the answers. Together, just like we do everything else. How were the coffee biscuits? Oh Oh, they were delicious as always, but I hear they're quite fattening, so we usually just buy one and have half each. And then you always get another one anyway. Yes, but we break that in half too, so it's fine. Then we may as well have one each to begin with. Honestly, Irene, I sometimes wonder if you've got biscuits for brains. They talk like a couple too. Though I must say, my time in the Crystarium has been rather enjoyable. We even had a chance to make a necklace from the ice crystal we found. And in case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. I wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Thancred's not around. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Urianger would also be pleased to hear you've had your head in those fusty old tomes. I've even done a bit of studying myself. After all, it's up to us to take care of the empty now. I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since our last visit. Come on, let's head over to the derrick. Ooh, I like their outfit. I assume they're a black mage? Yep, black mage. I like the music that plays out in this area. Also, if nobody could tell, this is my favorite mount, even though it's like very easy to get. Pretty sure you get it just by playing the story. You gotta say, Gaia. This time, those giant ant things have the good sense to leave us alone on our way here. Seems they've learned their lesson. Kieran, I do not have Kieran. I don't suppose you fancy taking the helm this time. Well, wait, I'll pilot this time. Oh, I didn't realize you knew how. While you were off training, I was practicing with another sky slipper they have at the Crystarium. Really? That's fantastic. Hardly, you've been pulling more than your own weight, and I just wanted to do what I can to contribute more. So you two can sit back, relax, and leave it to me. Okay, let me pull up my mounts. I have way less than I thought I did. Okay, we'll have the Chocobo, Black Chocobo, Magitech Armor, Magitech Deathclaw, Artimon, Behemoth, Yol, Manicutter, Midgard some more? Midgard? Some have you held to pronounce that damn name? I'll just call him Midgard. There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know. Let's get going, shall we? I'll take that. I'll bring it up after this cinematic. I'll show you the list again. It's so strange suddenly seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you'd been practicing? Thought I'd surprise you, that's all. Well, consider me surprised. All this time, I thought you were only good for smashing things with your hammer. Bring that up again and you can walk the rest of the way. I'm in the back, just happy that Rena has someone. I'd best behave. I wouldn't want to get stranded and empty and miss the festival. I suppose it's the first you would have heard of it. We haven't exactly been keeping it a secret, but it's still in the planning stages. You see, the return of the night sky has brought lots of changes, and while everyone is glad, the reality is it's also been quite stressful having to adapt to a new way of life. Seeing how hard our elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, youths like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event as a way of expressing our appreciation. Once we return from the empty, I'll be helping one of the organizers. I offered to help, but I think you have everything well in hand. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but I try my best to make it a success. If everything goes well, all you need to do is turn up and enjoy yourself. How about you, Gaia? Would you like to help with the festival? What's that? I haven't been listening. My leg is cramping up a bit. Piloting this thing must have made me more tense than I'd realized. Then let one of us take over. Oh, she's worried. No, I'll be fine. Well, as long as you're sure, but if you feel like switching places, just say the word. No, how can this be? Wait, what happened? What's going on? I mean, it looks like how we left it. I think. Unless there's like more of the white stuff. Unless that's what you're referring to. I think that explains it. Okay. Like, does this mean there's still too much of it in the empty? I'm no expert, but this might be the result of losing control when you restored the ice element. Even though I tried to use darkness to hold back the light spilling forth, it seems it wasn't enough. And we were right back to where we started. This is all my fault. No, Reen, you mustn't blame yourself. Oh no, not again. You have returned to me. Restore the darkness while you still can. A familiar voice and an inescapable fate, the promise of salvation at the precipice of ruin. In the remnants of a lost past I would find my truth. I like how we're seeing in her inner thoughts. Okay, mounts. I assume you're watching. Okay. I don't have many. I only have 9 total. Chocobo, Black Chocobo, Magitech Armor, Magitech Deathclaw, Ahriman, Behemoth, the Yol, the Mana Cutter, and Midgard's Stormer. I think I pronounced it correctly. Only 9 in total, so not many. Maybe I'll switch it up. I put the Magitech Deathclaw on my bar. Really? I have a few that you don't have? All of these are pretty easy to get, I'm pretty sure. Unless Ahriman is hard. I don't remember. I know the Yol, Mana Cutter, Midgard some more, Magitech Armor, I think. Oh, you don't have the Yol? The Yol? I thought you'd get that in the story. In Stormblood. Maybe you're not that far. You get it doing the main quest in the Azim Steppe. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you definitely don't have it because of that. You get it doing the Azim step. The part of the main story in the Azim step with the Aura. Oh, this song's from Final Fantasy VIII? I need to play that someday. I need to play all the Final Fantasy someday. That's good to know. It's been so long since Gaia had one of her headaches that I thought the fairy might have disappeared for good. Do you think it's got something to do with Eden? Ear of the Dark. Restore darkness. What did you say, Gaia? Restores the darkness to the world flooded by light. Ah, that's it. I think I have the same idea as her. We thought we'd restored balance to the six elements, but perhaps they're still too strongly aligned with the light. If that's the case, we can set things right by using darkness. By using darkness, are you serious? I mean, why not? Darkness is natural, just like light. But hold on, it might actually work. Gaia, that's a brilliant idea. I wouldn't go that far, just remember that what I learned during our adventures, that's all. But this does mean we'll need to call on your services again, if that's alright with you. Of course, that's what I'm here for. We've come this far together, we'll see our mission to the end, to Eden's core. So what is this primal going to look like? I like this aura. Another black mage, I think. No, white mage. Yeah, it's human Emmerich. With glasses. And a heart tattoo. On his cheek. Right, let's get started. But were there any primals aligned with darkness? I can't seem to recall any. I can't think of one. You mean there isn't one? I'm like, I don't know. The Asian's god, Zodiac, may be suitable, but we need something that Deval has actually encountered and preferably defeated. Well, does it have to be a primal for it to work? If it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there are other ways to get it. You may be right, but we ultimately need a state of highly charged darkness. It shouldn't matter what form it takes. Does anything come to mind, Deval? I know a few void synths that would fit the bill. Hey, Weed Bender. Yes, I'm having fun. Just doing the Eden questline. The creatures I unleashed while under the fairy's control. If we were able to summon one powerful enough, it just might work. The Cloud of Darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been. Cloud of Darkness. Oh, I think I remember the Cloud of Darkness. I'd say we've found the perfect candidate. But where to find a suitable place, one where darkness is strong? It won't be easy in a world flooded by light. Well, we've got the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Darkness right here. Right here. It seems like a good enough spot to me. Again, I still prefer the Warrior of Darkness title compared to the Warrior of Light. Can I just stay in the first? What about the light-aligned ether that's all around us? That's where you come in. You can suppress the light while I draw out the darkness. By combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are. Combining our powers? Yes, between us, there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia. I'm not afraid. I'm just very concerned that this will all go horribly wrong, which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves. That's true, but when this is over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival. Festival? What do you mean? We spoke about it on the way here, remember? I asked if you wanted to take part. I was busy piloting the Sky Slipper, so I probably wasn't paying attention. Oh well, not to worry. We can talk about that later. Right now, we've got a job to do. Gaia, you're acting suspicious. I'll draw out the ambient ether, and I'll shift its alignment to darkness. Now, Deva, focus your thoughts. Memories of the cloud of darkness enshroud your mind. Eden's Promise, Umbra. I wonder how long it's going to take to find a group for this. Hope it doesn't take too long. Oh, here's the human Emmerich. He's just jumping around. I don't like his hat. It's too tall. I have a feeling it's going to take a bit. I'm always tempted to just, well, every time I do it, I leave, go attempt to do more blue quests, and then immediately get sucked into the queue. Maybe that's my good luck charm. Every time I leave and go try to do something else, it wants me to get that right back in. I'll go do... Oh. I have been wanting the Rathian mount. Oh, Rathian, I think it is? I'll go here. Hold on, let me... There, I'm tracking it. While I'm here, I want to stop by my character's tribe. It's down here, I think? Yeah, here it is. There it is. I see it in the distance. I think Steppe is still one of my favorite places. You should. Dava is back with her tribe. And I think she's gonna wear her outfit too. I could help with you help you with that at some point. I still wish all classes could have this glamored onto them. I love the way it looks. Come on, cuz... where is he? Oh, where is she? There she is. If she can wear it, then a Dark Knight should be able to wear it. My favorite tribe is this one. The Undying Ones. Okay, time to go back to, Dark Knight. There we go. While I'm here, where's the Mender? There's a Mender here, I think. There he is. There we go. All fixed. It's funny how I'm being carried by this. Looks so uncomfortable. Oh, we have a tank. We have 3 DPS. And we don't have any healers. Yes, I'm being manhandled by a big metallic hand. This does not befit a warrior of darkness. Oh, wait a second. I can't just do this. I have to queue for something else. I thought I'd have to... Never mind. No need to do it. I was thinking that as soon as I got to where the quest was, that I'd be brought right in to the, into the trial.
I'm drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
Okay, how hard is this guy gonna be? Abyssal Abhorrence, the Cloud of Darkness. I like her.
It worked, Gaia! We've done it!
I was expecting her to be more cloudy. Okay. Okay, waiting for everyone. frames are gonna get smaller and smaller. I'm not sure what this does. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Is there ads? What are those? Oh, do I break them apart? Yeah, that's what I do. One of the DPS is down. What do I do here? I'm not sure if I need to do anything here. Oh, this thing again. Oh. Oh, I died. I should not have stood in the middle. I walked through it again, just the very edge. This is embarrassing. 30%. Oh, it's this one again, I think. I think this is the one where I can't stand in the middle. Yeah, I can't stand in the middle. I've died 3 times. Yes, I beat it. Yep, E9, and I died like 3 times in this fight. Welcome back, Sean. I can imagine. Well, they left pretty quickly. All agreed on everything. You sure? Other people might want it. Everyone left. Maybe. I guess this... does everyone need on it? Ah, okay. Then I guess I'll do that next time. Oh! Human Emmerich is still here. Human Emmerich with glasses. Yeah, I guess it's not like I need that gear anyway. Of course, there might be gear that I'd like to have as a glamour. so that was what a world flooded by darkness would look like. Where is that? Oh yeah, my mind went blank and thought Sancred and Urianje was here. No, it's just me, Reen, and Gaia. That all went surprisingly well, of course. We have Davad to thank for slaying that ghastly creature. You were fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this. You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back. Let's see how that worked. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong. Let's do it again. That doesn't sound good. Or maybe it is good, I'm not sure. What in the world? Oh! In fleeting hues and endless warmth, a gentle light washed over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. All Team Messia? Oh no. That sounds hard. Reen, what do you have to say about this? I'm still not sure what the enormous crystal actually does or why it changes color, but I'm sure it didn't look like that before. What are you talking about, Reen? It looked like that all the time. Even before we did that. It's Doggo. I'm going to be fighting a dog. Shadows of the past. We tipped the scales away from the light, I'm sure of it, but sometimes something's wrong. Very wrong. For 100 long years I have waited for this moment. I knew it. You've been hiding inside Eden all this time. Oh no. Nassian. An Ascian? I am Mitron, servant of Zodiark. I kind of thought it would be an Ascian. I find it funny that funny that Reen's the first one to bring out her daggers. Thancred's taught her well. The voice that has whispered to me all my life. Indeed, and thanks to you, I am all but free from my prison of light. Does that mean Eden was used to seal away in Ascian? Yeah, they are. They are a big thing in Shadowbringers. You learned quite a bit about them in Shadowbringers. Wait, that is Eden, an Ascian transformed into a Sin Eater. I've heard enough about Ascians to know they are nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all this. I thought that restoring darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning. Zodiark being the final boss? Are you talking about like of Shadowbringers? No, he isn't. It was, but all it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your own doing. Ah, my freedom is so close, I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. Don't flatter yourself, you've caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional. Even now, your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember. In an age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness, like ripples in water. The repercussions were felt in the other shards, none more so than here on the first. It became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. Were light to consume the first as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We could not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard from this world from the self-same fate. After a time, Emmett Selk conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, using the very light we had labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. But at the last, we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions. Though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still, and as we fell, so too was the light unleashed. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily to the rift. I miss Ardbert. Until you can find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light, and that light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. Eden, the first Sin Eater. My soul felt such agony as I have never known, and then I knew no more. In my instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. The flood of light, so that's how Sin Eaters came to be. All would have been lost had not the one called Menphilia appeared, halting the light's inexorable advance. She saved what little still remained of the world. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness. Though I remained trapped in my altered form, motionless, I was capable only of feeble whispering. Emmett Selk, couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, but if such had been his wish, far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene and potentially disturb with the balance of ether, and so here I remained. So after you failed, he left you here to rot? Some friend he turned out to be. Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity to the only soul who could save me, you, Gaia. All this time, you were calling to me for help? Yes, but you had forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remained, you could not wield it at will. Time went by and eventually change came. The light began to subside and the dark of night returned. Okay, see ya. Gradually, my voice grew stronger until I was able to exert my will over you. You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it? Another plan that ended in failure, thanks to Deva. Indeed, thankfully your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more ether aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more. and I am able to project my image beyond those confines. Then all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian? That's a fine tale. Why should I care about any of it? What are you to me? Come with me to Eden's core. There all shall become clear. My best guess is she used to be part of the convocation of 14. Well, wait. Or was it 13? 13 and 14. What do you have to say about this, Gaia? I have a bad feeling about this, but if we want to restore the land, we need to know what we're dealing with. Okay, 13. I've just realized something. If Eden had been absorbing all that rebalanced ether, that must be why we've struggled to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about that later, though. More importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden, most likely because of the Ascian. Urianger specifically warned us about not listening to the fairy's honeyed words, so we'd better think this through before we go rushing in. Could be either. Oh, if only he and Tancred were here now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. What? No, that's not what I meant. Who are Urianger and Tancred? The hell's going on with you, Gaia? Well, Gaia? Are you losing your memory? Wait, I know those people, I'm sure of it, but why can't I remember them? I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Mitron. Damn it all, what more is that fiend going to take from me? To tell the truth, the thing that frightens me most is that you might forget about us. That would be sad. Kill Mitron. That won't happen. For every memory I lose, we'll make 2 more together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Urianger and Tancred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Mitron. That's sweet. Urianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading, but he also says that you can't learn everything from books, and encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's. That's my take on not looking up guides to trials. Like those coffee biscuits, no book could ever describe how good they taste. Is there anything else you can tell me about him, Dava? He can walk on water until he can't. So he walks on water instead of swimming. That would certainly save you from getting wet. I would have asked him to teach me how. I still find it funny that he doesn't know how to swim, yet he taught himself how to walk on water. Well, it's something he never quite mastered himself, and he often ended up getting wet anyway. In fact, the whole thing is probably more trouble than it's worth. He's probably just afraid of water and went through all the trouble just to walk on it. As for Tancred, he's the one who freed me from Yulmore. At first, I thought of him as my knight in shining armor, but really he was much more than that. We traveled all over Norvront, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name. His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady, or so he claims. Singing? That doesn't sound like the Thancred I know. It seems he has a way with words. That must be how he was able to choose such a pretty name for you. Oh, there's Thancred's. Was that there the whole time? His gunblade? Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Thancred. As far as memory goes, it's a bit on the cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's little chance I'll never ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me. Imagine Reen growing up and becoming a gunbreaker. Keeping your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary, even if I forget everything. At least I will have something to look back on. That's a brilliant idea. Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe I could write in it too. As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over. Damn it, I didn't get to finish it. Of course, your ladyship. I clicked. But before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with. I really like this Eden questline. Reen and Gaia's interactions are just so adorable. It was good to hear about our friends, but I still have no recollection of them whatsoever. It's just like all those things Mitron was saying. How can I even tell if they're true if I don't remember? There's no point dwelling on it though, nothing for it but to press on. When I think back on the days I spent with everyone, it's always the tiny, frivolous details that spring to mind. The smiles, the little gestures, it's not as though I made a conscious effort to remember them, but they stuck with me all the same. But I suppose that's what memories are, a collection of all the seemingly insignificant moments. While they may not have made a huge difference in the grand scheme of things, they mean the world to me. Eden Core time. He's like, what's been taking so long? We come as you asked, so start talking. Why settle for mere words when I offer something far greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past, more than a glimpse in fact. It will be as real as any of the foes you yourselves have conjured forth. Conjured forth? Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadow Keeper. Just as Emek Selk recreated the final days of Amarat. Is that so? It seems much and more has occurred during my absence. No doubt he employed creation magics to breathe life into his recollections of the past. Yep, that's what he did. Now, what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see, you shall remember. Now your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago. Gaia, you can't trust Mitron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. Reen. You're right, my days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now, and I won't let anyone take that away from me. My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all you're doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one of her one at her side. Not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe. Yeah, Mitron can fuck off. What have you done with Gaia? That definitely sounds like he's a upset lover. Nothing yet, but soon I will restore her to her true self, and you will help me to do so by conjuring the adversary I present before you. Sudden change in music. Doesn't fit. I knew it was risky trusting an Ascian, but we played right into Mitron's hands. We'll do whatever it takes to save Gaia. Agreed, there's no telling what kind of danger she's in, but wherever she is, I know she's giving her all. Even though we're apart, we'll fight as one. Together we'll bring an end to Mitron's wicked schemes. It looks like Mitron's grip on Eden has loosened somewhat, perhaps to allow me to send you to the battlefield. Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia's counting on us. Litany. Okay. See how long this one takes. Let's go to... Oh, I have the actual Omega quest in my journal. Gotta have that in my journal. Oh, whoa. Like, we got a lot of people in. We already have another tank, a healer, and 1 DPS. This might be quicker than I thought. Either way, I want to go to Kugane. Haven't been in there in a while, and I missed the music there. I'll go explore, see how long it takes. Ah, there's the music, I love it. The city makes me want to play as a samurai. I don't know if I have enough to get another upgrade to my set. Let's see how much for a headpiece. I have just enough, but I would have like... Well, actually no, I don't think I have just enough. Yeah, I do not have enough. Okay then. Let's look at necklaces. I'd have enough for that. I'll buy it. And then put it on. Yeah, I know. I heard. It's time. Figuring out the shadow mechanic. Oh no.
So this all took place 100 years ago. But what does it have to do with Gaia?
Wudago, the Shadow Keeper. Oh, they're going right in. Horde implosion. What the hell's going on? What the hell is that? A backward shadow implosion. I'm pretty sure I got hit by that. I just realized that other Dark Knight is called Morally Bankrupt. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing. Oh. Deep Shadow Nova, what does that do? Fade to shadow. I'll just pay attention to what the other tank's doing. Though he's very small, hard to keep an eye on him. Oh no. Oh right, Giga Slash. Right, Shadow Slash. Void Gate. I'm down. I'm down, I'm dead. shadow. Oh, more doggos. It's this thing again. Oh, one of the healers are down. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead. Let's see if this run is better. Oh, I don't think that us moving really helped. There we go. Healers are down again.